Hey y'all, Mama Snark here. Disney Day 4. It's early today. It is 7:42. This is the earliest we have been out the door since we got here. It is Animal Kingdom Day. Where's the tree of life? There it is. So we're heading to Animal Kingdom. We have Multipass today, as well as a single pass for Flight of Passage, because we are not trying to road drop that madness. That sounds like my own personal version of
yeah, it's been a while since I've tried it.
Yeah. Well, I got to ride it last trip with Man Cub because he had DAS, and then that turned into a catastrophe because he lost his magic band on it and had to circumnavigate some feelings. But heading down a it won't turn. Giant Coca-Cola straw. I'm in Crocs and socks again today. Did you hear the heavy sigh behind me? These Crocs, though, match the shirt perfectly. This is literally the exact same color almost of the t-shirt I bought yesterday. I like this color. It makes me happy. But, yeah, ooh, I'm feeling the shins today. Making our way to the bus stop. And we're gonna do the thing. Kilimanjaro starts at 8:15. It's 7:45 now, so basically we're gonna get there. Maybe see what the picture line looks like for the Tree of Life.
Yeah.
Take a picture before we get disgusting and sweaty. I've got the hair in French braids because it's at its greasiest. I need to wash it tonight. It's been like 4 days. I haven't washed it since we got here. But yeah, Animal Kingdom, here we go.
A bunch of those today.
Hey.
Thank you. Bye, Jaya.
Kind of says Pizza Safari.
Totally didn't get any video of the tree, but there it is from the side. Did get some pictures though. I'll insert for you here. He asked us to do this weird thing with our hands to be binoculars because we're explorers. Sir, I am an indoor princess. I am not an explorer. But we're headed to Kilimanjaro Safari. Lightning Lane started at 8:15. It's 8:17. And then we're going to try to book, I think, Peter Pan for Magic Kingdom tonight, because that's one that goes pretty quickly. And then we have Everest, and then we'll probably try to book Dinosaur. But fun-filled morning. So far the temperature's not crazy, but it's only 8 o'clock. There's still lots of shade so far. That's gonna disappear. And then we will be drenched. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It just opened though. This is the line back there for Kilimanjaro. Safaris. We walked up and I was like, oh my God. Oh yeah, never mind. We have Lightning Lanes, we're good. Wait's already at 80 minutes, or is it 60 minutes? 60 minutes. I think the Safari just opened and people try to get here first thing because the animals are most active. I highly recommend getting Lightning Lane on your Animal Kingdom Day because it's usually pretty cheap. And that way you don't have to wait in that. And Everest gets a pretty long line too.
Everybody just being welcome, so welcome aboard. Make sure you sign all the way in for me. Make sure.
Look at him. I bet they want scritchy scratches.
But unfortunately, they are suffering due to poaching for those keratin horns, as well as being poached for sport.
Hey, look at that baby. Oh, look at his little giving me a show.
And come to the right over there along the rock wall. Now when they are up on that bank, you actually will not see them move too often. That actually is a way for them to preserve energy, so when they are down in the water, we'll see them move a lot more. Now the Nile crocodiles, they are the larger of the crocodilian species in Africa, getting about 16 feet in length, and they weigh about 500 pounds.
Gold.
And they can actually eat about half of their body weight in just one sitting, and because of this, they only need to eat about once a week to be able to survive. Now their diet does mainly contain fish, but if something was unfortunate enough to giraffes, they are about 18 feet tall. Babies are born at about 6 feet, and we have actually witnessed it out of this preserve before, but those babies, they can have a 6-foot drop from their moms when they are born. Now off on the left, they're actually laying down in the cave. These are now hanging out with the giraffe over on this side, we're going to see this tan animal that is an eland. Now both male and female elands have these long twisted horns, but the males can be seen digging their heads into some bushes, kind of creating a leaf flower crown around them. Now those Ankole cattle, they are actually one of the only domesticated animals that are out on the savannah. They're also nicknamed the Watusi cattle from the people that did first domesticate them.
You know, just hanging out with some giraffes.
Now elephants, they do live in a matriarchal society, so now cheetahs, they do have semi-retractable claws, which do allow them to dig into the ground as they are running at those speeds, and their long tail is going to help them stay balanced and upright. The cheetahs are also day hunters, so they'll need to be able to see during the day, so they have some teardrop markings that come down from their eyes. The sun reflects off of them and allows them to see a little bit better throughout. There's also going to be a lot of nice, dark, cool, shaded spots for them to be able to sleep in throughout the day. As lions do sleep about 18 to 20 hours a day, typically being more active at night. Now during the day, their eyesight's just like ours, but at night's about 6 times stronger.
They're just sunning. He's sniffing. Smells the peanut butter granola bar.
That is them listening to their surroundings. Rhinos don't really have the best eyesight, so they do heavily rely on their ears and their nose to let them know what's going on, just so they're not too shocked if something does end up coming pretty close to them.
That was a pretty good safari.
It was. The giraffes weren't very active today.
Yeah, I was telling her, I'm going to link my video down below from Global Wildlife. We went, she was pregnant with Dakota when we went. Dakota's 2.5 now. We need to go back there with the kids because you can actually, like, they give you cups of feed and you can feed the giraffes. It was really cool. So we need to go back and do that with the kids. But now we're trying to find coffee.
It's going to be
So we can figure out where the place is. And then we've got Everest booked after that. But crowds are starting to crowd. The links we go to for coffee.
Yeah. Too many of them.
This line. Oops. That one is backed up. But we're going to do that. And then right now, dinosaurs 5 minutes. We have Everest booked in like 10 minutes. So we think we might, because we got to drink the coffee. And I'm not going to be able to chug that. So I think we're going to walk the coffee to dinosaur, do that, and then do Everest. We'll see. We always pivot. Thank you.
For Cassie. The drinks.
This music sounds ominous. All right. It says 5 minutes again. There's a lot of people getting in this line. We'll see. Oh, not sure it is. Oh no. Literally just jumped to 10 as I was saying that. Wow. All right. Gonna conquer the legend of the Yeti. congestion. All right. Whew. I love the vibes. Animal Kingdom is growing on me a lot as a park. I still don't think it's a full day park though.
Have fun.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 pum pum pum. Dun 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 dun. Hop socks. I guess it does get cold on a snow-covered mountain, wouldn't it? That tracks. Apparently we're getting old.
Getting old. Everything's feeling a little harder.
We were talking about, she said she doesn't think she could do that one more than once now.
Yeah.
That backwards part is pretty intense. Like whenever you see the railroad tracks and then it like, because we were in the back row too, which is the most intense.
Yeah, it was like a lot of G's and you go back up.
Yeah, it almost feels like you go upside down a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't, but
Your belly feels like it doesn't.
yeah. So what time is our, it's 10:09. I think we're good to clock in for Navi at 10:10. So I think we're gonna go do Navi and then we've got Flight of Passage booked at some point at like 11. So just vibing. Heading to Pandora. I love how the sounds change when you enter the other lands.
Yeah.
And like the concrete always changes. It's like Universal is good too with the theming and this stuff, but it's not as like immersive and seamlessly transitions like Disney does.
And so long since I've been there.
Granted, we also went when it was nighttime, but ooh, 85 minutes for Navi River journey right now. There is no world in which I would ever conceivably wait that long for this ride. It's literally like 5 minutes long. Y'all, if you book Lightning Lanes for any other park, do it for Animal Kingdom. Because it's usually like, what, 20, I think is the highest I've ever seen it. I've never seen it at 25, Jesus. I wouldn't pay 25 for it. See, even Navi River has that cool sound when you tap in, but Tower doesn't.
I haven't seen it. I feel like the lowest is usually about 19.
I've seen it at 16 or 17. We've gotten it at 17 before, yeah. Oh, it's still on my face. Sorry, I'm trying to show you the wildlife. A little babbling brook. And the really cool plants.
Down with heat. I'll sting your head.
Standby is 95 for this one. No shot. Hey. That one does the thing too. This is the one where I had to tell Man Cub last time not to touch the handrails because people pick their boogers and touch them. He was trying to like glide along and I was like, no, stop it. Don't touch. Ooh, look at all these people be passing. I mean, not only can I physically not stand in a 95-minute line, but even if I were able to, I would not. The tree, like the little nubby things on it. There's Kevin. She's such a pretty girl. Such a pretty girl. Whew. Sweet baby Jesus. It's getting crowded. It's getting hot.
Getting all the things.
All
We're
the
getting
things.
hangry.
Yes. So we mobile ordered from Satui Canteen, picked that up, boxed it up in to-go boxes, and we're gonna head back to the hotel and eat it there in our rooms by ourselves like trolls. Whew, because it's getting hot. I definitely probably need a shower. My back is like soaked with sweat from wearing this backpack. So we are going to the exit, and we will see you guys when we are headed to Magic Kingdom. And just like that, we're at the Magic Kingdom. And it is kind of a madhouse of people exiting, which hopefully bodes well for us in terms of being able to get multi-passes and stuff. But yeah, let's not break any railroad tracks. We're both like people, there's people everywhere. I don't.
There's a lot of people.
Oh God. But when we were coming in, it was like she was saying, it felt like post-fireworks exodus. Like people were like swarming out. So, yeah. So hopefully, although I mean, it looks like people are swarming in too. So I don't. This is gonna be an interesting evening. It's very windy though. It is 3:34 currently. And she somehow managed to snag Tiana's from 3:40 to, or 2:40 to 3:40. So we got 5 minutes to get there, but they should let us in if we're a couple of minutes late. Because we got a potty before we get on that thing. Because it's a very long ride. I'm trying to think, what's the closest bathroom to Tiana's?
You're asking the wrong person.
Oh man.
I don't know what yet.
I need to get out of these people. I must start panicking. I don't know that I've got anxiety medication on me. Yeah, we're gonna go pee. It's people real hard. And it's hot. It's so hot, and it's only May. This does not bode well for you guys coming in the summer, because bless your hearts. All right, we are officially 3 minutes late for the lightning lane. We'll see if it turns green. It should. Theoretically, you can be up to 2 hours late and still clock in, but we haven't tested that in a couple of months. So we'll see what happens. Y'all, people just have no common sense when it comes to crowd etiquette. And they all just like, ooh, there is no shot I'd be waiting in that line. 70-minute standby. But people have no crowd etiquette. They just cut in front of people and zigzag and walk at a snail's pace 8 rows across. Whew.
Since it goes through.
Thank you. Ooh, sweet baby Jesus on a cracker. Oh my God, the lightning lane is back here. I have never seen this. Ooh, don't like. Y'all, this is the lightning. This is the regular line over here. And it goes all the way out to the entrance. This is the lightning lane. And it wraps that way. Okay, just kidding. Thank goodness. Apparently they stopped the lightning lane to extend the queue for the regular line to like go across and wrap. So they just opened the roads and let us go. Straight through. Thank goodness. Whew. So we're moving right along. Yeah. I hear that.
And like this huge splash.
No. No. Don't do it. Woo!
Lois, they're on their way. Look at all these beautiful. Let's join Lewis up ahead and find some musicians for our party. We're going to the party.
They are struggling with their animatronics.
I would love for y'all to play at my party tonight.
I love his little arm movements. That's how hubby dances. Still no brown bears in Louisiana. That's what it did to me last time. I got a little in my ear too. A little. Tiana's still petrified. She's got stage fright. I thought that love dance. She was digging. Mama Odie's struggling too. She did a little shiver.
You know how to make a party special. Just fill it up with special people like you.
Everybody been looking at them basilisk apparently. It's hot. All right, Tiana's check.
I see it.
Time for space. I think the Incredibles are going on Space Mountain. I'm very confused. Look at those. Check out them thighs, huh? Ooh.
Come on, mate.
That was interesting. Well, apparently they said not to, but we're going to space. Got a Powerade kids meal that comes with half a flatbread, pepperoni, french fries, and a cutie. And we are watching crossing that stream was fun. Everybody's melting down. In that restaurant, it was just nothing but cries and screams of upset. It's hot. Like, it's really hot. So she's coming back in what, like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
With her family for her little boy's birthday.
With the camper.
With the camper. So
The AC gonna be cranking.
yeah. She was like, yeah, I'm learning now I need to tamper my expectations because it's gonna be hot and you don't want to make everybody miserable and have that situation of kids just screaming.
Yeah, we want to have a good time.
Yeah. So take it slow in the summer because it's hot. But we're gonna go take a magical flight on a pirate ship.
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
I just want to show you the brutal sun. It is 6 o'clock, and that's what it looks like. So we are walking right across the street and doing Small World. The only way I convinced her to do it. Where's the lightning lane? Am I crazy? Did we pass it? Oh, it's over here. The only way I convinced her to do it is because it's inside and it has air conditioning and there's no sun. Whew. Alright. So into the fever dream we go. This does not bode well. These are all backed up. See, which one's the Chardonnay?
It's gonna be the last one.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. All right. Water, because health. First glass of wine, and then we'll go over to the bar over there and get some snacky snacks. But got this view. The sun's still blaring down from right there. All right. Cheers, my friends.
To making it.
To making it. So I was telling her, I think we were overly ambitious, or she said it, and she was correct. We're overly ambitious. I got a horrible line on my face by getting back to Magic Kingdom at like 3 something instead of waiting until like 5 or 6 to come back.
I know, we used to be like so gung-ho about Tiana's.
I know. Like, we gotta get Tiana's again, and now we're like, we should have just not. It wasn't worth it. Especially since half the animatronics were like,
How we feel now.
ooh. Cute little cannoli. Red velvet cupcake, some kind of blueberry key lime something. Bunch of veggies and cheese and crackers. And the sun is finally starting to go down. Okay, am I crazy? Has this little guy always been there? How am I just now seeing that? She said she's seen it. I've literally never seen that before. You learn something new every time you come to Disney.
We all have the courage to fly.
Ugh. This face. That's it for, what is this, Disney Day 4? Yes, I gotta do math, hold on. Yes, Disney Day 4. We made it. It is 10:40. So that means it's 9:40 back home, which means it's 40 minutes past my bedtime. And I'm like 5 glasses of wine in. So Lauren's in the shower now. I'm heading that direction. Whew. I'm tired. We left after fireworks, which is always a kerfuffle, but the park closed at 10, so if we would have waited until the park closed, that would have been another exodus. So really there was no winning. It wasn't too bad though. A couple of buses came through, and then the last bus came, and they're like, standing room only, and several people were like, no, I want to sit down, and Lauren and I were like, yep, we'll stand. So we stood up. It was like a 15-minute bus ride, so like not great, but not bad. She's in the shower. I'm heading in that direction. Hubby was texting me while we were at the fireworks party. He finally got the pool ready to go. He's been working on that. We needed a new filter, so he's been working on that, and he said, kids are in the pool. They've been begging me. Finally caved in, and then next thing I know, he sends me a picture of Goose, our dog, in the pool. She's been having allergy problems with like itchy skin with like seasonal allergies. She's been having like scabby spots on her skin with like itching. So I'm like, you have to bathe her with an oatmeal bath now with all that chlorine, because he put shock in the pool to clear it. So he sent me a picture of him hosing it off. And I asked Lauren, I was like, what are the odds that he listened to me and gave her an oatmeal bath? And she was like, oh, 0%, negative 20%. So I'll ask Weeze when I get home if he actually like washed her, if he just hosed her off with water. But yeah, you know, I'm lucky that he agrees to watch. I'm gonna say right now, my husband does not give me permission to come on Disney trips with a girlfriend, because that's ridiculous. But hubby and I are a team, and he's amazing in agreeing to let me come on the trips and watch the kids completely on his own for, you know, several nights. He usually leaves for work before I get the kids on the bus in the morning. Like he helps get them up and get them dressed, and then he leaves for work, and then I get the kids on the bus, and then I leave for work. So he's had to kind of like finagle things, and our daughter had her kindergarten graduation, which I didn't find out about until like 2 weeks ago, because the school doesn't tell you until 2 weeks before it happens. So he finagled his work schedule and made that happen, and then our dog needed surgery, so he finagled his schedule again and made that happen. So shout out to my hubby. He's annoying, but he's amazing. So my dog is one of my dogs is going to be super itchy when I get home, but the other one has had surgery and has had her cyst removed and is hopefully a-okay. Yeah, so we're back at the room. Y'all, if I can give you any advice for coming to Disney in the summer months, oh man, I'm going to tell you right now, my biggest piece of advice is bring 2 outfits per day, including bra and underwear. Bra especially. Like, that's one thing as women, we typically don't wash our bras every day. But like, when you're coming in the summertime, bring enough bras, whether it's sports bras, bralettes, whatever. Bring 2 outfits per day, because we have been coming back to the room midday and showering every single day, because like by probably 10 a.m. you're just like, everything's wet. It's disgusting. bring enough clothes to shower and change every article of clothing every day. And then bring at least one extra. And then probably bring some extra underwear because, you know, I always pack like 40 extra pair of underwear. A couple of times it's come in handy because I've like showered a bajillion times a day. But yeah, it's hot in the summer, y'all. Make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you are staying cool the best you can. Take midday breaks for sure. Like, we wouldn't have survived if we didn't take midday breaks. Like, I was just telling her, we're booked in August for Labor Day. And I was like, I foresee a lot of pool time. And we're actually going to try to take advantage of that, like, water park on check-in day in August and doing some pool time and doing, like, minimal, like, we're going to try. We always try, but we're going to try not to go so hard on the parks because it's, like, it's nasty. It's disgusting. And so many people were melting down and poor kids. So many children were, like, melting down and crying. And I was like, me too, kid. Me too. I feel ya. So, like, give your kids some grace. Give yourself some grace. It's hot. It's wet. It's nasty. Like, take care of yourself out there in the summertime. But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. It's probably going to be 5 hours long because we did so much today. It's not even funny. But hopefully you enjoyed this and it was at least entertaining and informative a little bit for planning your trip. Make sure you give this video a like and a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. Follow along. We got one more Disney Day vlog coming at you. Hitting Epcot in the morning before we head to the airport. Bye, guys.